Well, the Chamber thinks the Open and Safe campaign is important because keeping the economy going is important. It's not just enough to get back and reopen. We've got to sustain it for it to be effective. We cannot go backwards at this point, I don't believe, and make it, and all the small businesses that have been going more than 100, 120 days now just can't go any longer. The difficulty of managing the businesses, people can't get back to work, companies can't get their employees back because the schools remain uncertain. And so all of us have to get back to what we were doing. But we have to do it so safely. So both things have to happen simultaneously.
Having a healthy economy is important to our community's overall health. The businesses need to work together to stay healthy and just go by a few simple steps to make that happen.
So at the Burlington Housing Authority, it was important for us to reopen so that we could serve the population that was in need of housing. And we try to do that safely by creating a best practice for our organization.
It's so important for us to be open and safe in Alamance County, especially for our nonprofit community. We're so proud of the work that they're doing each and every day, serving our community's most vulnerable populations. To be open and safe means that we're protecting ourselves, we're protecting one another, and we're protecting our community. The best way to be open and safe is to do those three simple things. Wear a mask, wait 6 feet, and wash your hands. And when you're doing that not only for yourself, but you're doing it for the betterment of this place we call home.
It is important to be open and safe. And from an educational lens, I think about our students in this community and making sure that we adhere to every precaution so that they have an opportunity to return to school in a manner which ensures not only their academic enrichment and opportunity to learn, but that they're safe. As we think about it, each child who enters the school building will be returning to a house where there are people at risk, where there are students at risk, and teachers. So we know that we are doing what is proper, what is necessary to ensure that our kids have a safe return and that our families and communities remain safe.
So our job is to focus on the overall health of our community. And when we talk about health, we also talk a lot about the economy and income, because those two things are so closely intertwined. So to have a healthy economy, we need to be able to have a healthy community safely. And the best way to do that right now for everyone to be able to fully participate is to focus on those three simple things that we know will make a difference. Wearing a mask when you're out in public, washing your hands vigorously for at least 20 seconds whenever you come in contact with someone, and waiting 6 feet to be socially distanced. We know from the science that these things will work. They'll allow us to reopen safely and more quickly to have a healthy economy and a healthy community.
Wear a mask, wait 6 feet apart, and wash our hands.
So the best practices at Burlington Housing Authority are to wear, to wait, and to wash.
We do that by wearing a mask, waiting and being at least 6 feet apart, and washing our hands.
Wash, wait, and wear. Not necessarily in that order, but wash, wait, and wear. And there's the three fairly simple practices that each of us individually can do to contribute to getting back to a safe and open economy.
My family and I are wearing our mask anytime we go out. We get to wave at our neighbors from a safe distance. And we've been very cautious about interacting with the older people in our family to ensure that even though we may not be showing any symptoms, but that we realize the virus can be spread. So we're not only taking into account our safety, but also the safety of everyone around us. After all, family is everything.
Well, personally, I've got masks in several places. You know how you have reading glasses, the cheap reading glasses that you get, and you have 15 of them and they're all over the place? Well, I'm kind of doing the same thing with masks. I've got 2 masks in my car, I've got 2 masks in my golf bag, I've got 2 masks at home, and I'm just, wherever I can find a mask. It's not like I have a very special one that I have to use. And so that's the way I'm approaching it. I'm taking it kind of that way about the masks.
To protect myself from this virus, I wash my hands, I sanitize all surfaces in my office. I practice these same things at home. In the office of the Burlington Housing Authority, I am subject to go into our elderly high-rise, and certainly I don't want to carry any virus in that could contaminate or cause anyone to become infected. So it's important for me personally to stay free of this virus as I interact with my residents.
I wear a mask in the community because personally, to be safe for my family, for my business, and for the entire community. If we just follow these simple steps, we will be able to get back to work quicker and safer.
So personally, we're following all of the recommendations. We're staying at home as much as we can. We're socially distanced with a small group of people. We're wearing our mask as a family when we go out in public. And we want the community to be open. We want it to be safe, and we want to do that as quickly and in the safest and most healthy way possible.
Choose Alamance, we're open and safe.
Choose Alamance. We are open and safe.
I want everyone to choose Alamance because we're open and safe.